I feel like if Tip would have used like a skit or a Netflix special, stand-up comedy special, and attack 50 the same way, and he approached the stand-up or the skit the same way he approached the battle rap, I think he would have benefited more from doing it. Because him just constantly throwing records out there, and you got people like, oh man, he killed 50, 50 don't want no smoke, he ain't responded. But you gotta look at the perception, right? It's looking like T.I. is howling at the moon because 50 not rap. We don't hear 50 rap unless it's, they say this is a big rich town, I'm just finna come apart, legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like 50 is really working on TV shows, although he's still a part of the hip hop culture. So he is responding. He's just not responding in a rapping format. He's using Instagram, putting a picture up, typing his captions, and he's getting a response. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, okay, they both hip hop. You could say it's a battle to a certain extent because they come from the hip hop culture. But I remember one time, it's a interview that KRS-One did. He was talking about battle rapping, and in the interview, KRS-One was saying that back in the days, MCs would try to battle Biz Markie, and Biz Markie would start dancing and take the battle completely out of context to the point where his opponent could not respond to what he was doing. He said the same thing about Dougie Fresh. They rapping, but then Dougie Fresh come in, play the harmonica, and take the battle completely out of context because you can't respond to that. It's like, how do you respond to that? So I'm equating that to what 50 is doing, in my opinion, right? Not saying one won, one lost, but I'm just speaking on, because the point of KRS-One making this statement is not about lyricism per se when it comes to a battle, but it's more about crowd reaction, crowd control. So y'all can drop y'all feedback on who you consider the one who has the best crowd reaction. I'm a fan of both of them, so I ain't got no picks and chooses. You know, 50 have battle rapped in the past, so we know that he is capable of doing it. T.I. has battle rapped in the past. We know that he's capable of doing it. And I know everybody would like to see a back and forth between with records, but obviously 50, he ain't into doing it. So like I said, I think the best approach for Tip would have been to do that. And then, you know, now it's getting all ugly. You know, people, mamas getting brought into it, and that's why I say I don't really want to get into all that. But that's just my opinion as a fan of the culture, you know. So I'm just an onlooker, you know. But that's my 2 cents. Y'all be smooth.